Yo, Crypto Squad! Bitcoin just smashed through $80,000 like it's nothing. And with the halving right around the corner? Oh man, you know what that means. Altcoin season is coming hard. Today I'm breaking down the 5 hidden gems that could easily 10x post-halving. But first, let's talk Bitcoin real quick. Because this rally? Wild. Look, BTC's looking strong. We bounced hard off that $82,000 support like it was a trampoline. But here's the million-dollar question. Can we actually hit $100,000 soon? Honestly, the way institutions are FOMOing in, I wouldn't be surprised. That $85,000 to $86,000 resistance is the last real wall before we start hunting those 6-digit prices. But hey, even if we pull back to $82,000 first, that's just a discount for the smart money. Now, the real play? These 5 altcoins. Because when Bitcoin takes a breather after the halving, that's when these babies go parabolic. First up, listen up, because this right here, this is that once-in-a-cycle opportunity. We're talking historic dips on game-changing altcoins, the kind of prices you'll kick yourself for missing in 6 months. This isn't just buy low. This is last chance to load up before liftoff territory. Think about it. Bitcoin's about to halve its supply. Every single time that's happened, altcoins went absolutely parabolic months later. But here's the catch. The biggest gains always go to the coins sitting at rock bottom when the halving hits. And right now, we've got blue-chip altcoins trading at 2023 prices while the whole market's distracted by BTC's all-time high. I'm talking projects with real institutional adoption, not just memes, game-changing upgrades, launching this year, liquidity so deep. They'll explode when money rotates from Bitcoin. This isn't hype, it's history repeating. The next 60 days, your final window to get positioned. Let's break down these 5 gems before FOMO sends them vertical. Okay, real talk about SUI. Y'all sleeping on this one hard. This ain't just some random altcoin, it's got serious tech behind it. We're talking Move programming language, crazy fast transactions, and get this, they just partnered with Visa in Asia? Like hello. This is the kind of project that makes you go, why isn't this in the top 20 already? Right now we're chilling around $2.50, which is wild when you remember this thing already hit $5 before. And that wasn't even some fluke pump, that was just the appetizer. The main course? That's coming post-halving when money starts rotating into alts. Here's how I see this playing out. First stop $5. That's literally just a double from here. Easy money. But once it breaks through that, $8 is absolutely in play. Think about it. That would still put SUI at less than half of Solana's market cap. That's criminally undervalued for what they're building. The play here is simple. Anything under $3 is a gift. Set your stop around $1.90 just to be safe. But honestly, when Bitcoin takes a breather after the halving and Altseason kicks in proper, SUI is going to be one of those, why didn't I buy more? Stories. Don't say I didn't warn you. Man, you want to talk about a steal? Let's chat about ARB for a minute. Because right now, this thing is trading at what, 39 cents? For the governance token of Arbitrum, one of the heaviest hitters in the Layer 2 game? That's like finding a Rolex at a yard sale. I'm not even kidding. See, here's what most people are missing. Arbitrum isn't just another L2. It's where all the serious DeFi action happens. We're talking billions locked up, major protocols building there, and now with Ethereum's Denkin upgrade making Layer 2s even cheaper. ARB's basically been handed a golden ticket, and yet here we are. Price still chilling like it's 2023. Now look, I'm not saying it's gonna moon tomorrow, but when you realize this same token hit $2.40 last cycle, and that was before all this institutional money started flowing into crypto, the math ain't mathing. First stop's obviously reclaiming that ATH, but once it breaks through, $3.50 isn't even a stretch. We're looking at a project that's fundamentally stronger than ever, trading at a massive discount just because the market's distracted by Bitcoin's all-time high party. If you're playing this smart, anything under 50 cents is free money. Set your stop around 30 cents if you're cautious, but honestly, When alt season kicks in proper, ARB is one of those no-brainers that'll have people kicking themselves for sleeping on it. And you'll be sitting pretty, knowing you got in while everyone else was still napping. Okay, let's be real for a second. We're getting VeChain at fire sale prices right now. I mean 3 cents for VET, the blockchain that's already working with giants like Walmart and BMW. That's just wild to me. Think about this. While other projects are still promising what they'll do someday, VeChain's tech is already tracking millions of products every single day. Luxury goods, medicine, even food safety. They're doing the real work most cryptos just talk about. Now here's why this price makes no sense. We're nearly 90% below its last cycle high of 27 cents, and that was before all their new government partnerships in China. The technicals show this thing has been quietly building strength at these levels too. When you consider that just getting back to its previous high would mean nearly a 10 times from here, and that's before counting all their new adoption, yeah, this could get interesting fast once alt season really gets going. Honestly, at 3 cents, VET might be one of those rare plays where the risk-reward just makes you shake your head. When a project with this much real-world usage is trading at these levels, that's usually when smart money starts paying attention. All right, let's talk about something wild. WinkLink at $0.00007. Now, before you scroll past thinking another microcap, hear me out. This little monster is backed by Binance Labs and actually has real products running on Tron's network right now. Here's what's crazy. We're looking at a coin that did 0.0022 last bull run. You do the math, that's like 30 times just to get back to its old high. And get this, it's not just sitting idle. They've got prediction markets and oracle services that people are actually using. The chart's been building this sneaky little base too. When alt season really gets cooking, coins like this don't just move, they absolutely explode. I'm not saying mortgage your house, but at these prices, throwing a few bucks at win could be the best lottery ticket you ever buy. Just remember, with these microcaps, volatility comes standard. But when you've got Binance connections and actual utility, that's when things get interesting fast. All right, let's get real about Portal for a second. Because at 10 cents, this might be one of the most overlooked gems in the gaming crypto space right now. We're talking about a project that's basically creating the bridge between all these fragmented blockchain games, backed by heavyweights like Coinbase and Binance, and somehow it's still flying under most people's radar. Here's why that's crazy. Portal already touched $2.50 during its beta phase when hardly anything was actually built yet. Fast forward to today, mainnet is live, they're partnered with Polygon and Immutable X, and we're sitting here at a smooth dime. That math doesn't add up to me. The technical setup is whispering something interesting too. After taking its lumps with the rest of the market, Portal's been carving out what looks like a proper base around these levels. And when you combine that with gaming tokens historically going nuts during alt seasons, well, let's just say retesting that dollar mark doesn't seem like much of a stretch. What really gets me excited, though, is the timing. With Web3 gaming finally starting to deliver actual playable titles instead of just promises, Portal's whole cross-chain gaming vision makes more sense than ever. At these prices, you're basically getting early access before the mainstream catches on. Now, I'm not saying it'll happen overnight, but when you've got this level of backing, this clear of a use case, and this much room to grow just to get back to previous highs, that's the kind of asymmetric bet that gets me reaching for my buy button. Let me break it down straight. We're potentially looking at something insane in crypto right now. Bitcoin's showing crazy strength, the halving clock's ticking down, and these alts, they're like springs ready to explode. But here's the hard truth. None of this means anything if you're just blindly chasing hype. The real winners, they do their own research, so before jumping into anything, put in the work, study the charts, read the docs, and please, don't trust any YouTuber, yeah, even me, more than your own analysis. Now I need your insights. Which altcoins are on your radar? Any hidden gems flying under the radar? Drop them in the comments and let's get this conversation going. And if you're tired of getting wrecked by shitcoins and want real alpha, smash that subscribe button like it's your lucky charm. Because when these plays start moving, you'll want front row seats from day one. This isn't financial advice. It's just how we ride the wave together.